What is up this morning, guys? I have about an hour and a half before I gotta take my wife and myself to go get an ultrasound done about our child. But I am out here. I'm gonna be building a new ledge. I'm gonna be taking inspiration from OC Ramps, Cody McIntyre's Pro Ledge. And we're gonna see if we make something similar and see how it goes. The first step is we have to make legs. They're redoing a roof next to me, so I hope you guys can hear me. But let me show you like the dimensions we need and what the legs will look like. So the bottom legs, supports, whatever you want to call them, are actually trapezoids, so they flare out towards the top. So you could have a wider base, but smaller at the top. And that's what we're going to be going for. So I don't think I have enough 2x4s. I thought I had more, so I'm going to have to stop out and get some. But I definitely want to get these locked down and figure out the angles first. So we're going to jump on the miter saw, and we're going to start cutting these up. I'm going to show you how I do that. So all I did was make some measurements of the dimensions I need, 7 3/4. And down here, we can see those lines is 10 1/2. And all I did was line up the centers. This is just a piece to keep my spacing proper. And all I'm going to do now is take an additional piece to figure out the angles so I can start getting my trapezoid. Definitely not a perfect fit, and I probably have the angles slightly off, but this will absolutely work for what I need it to work for. It's also really cold, and I don't want to go get a tape measure, so I'm only measuring with this, but we're getting there. Now we need 4 of these. So this is the general concept. This allows us to keep the top a little more narrow and flare down to a bottom that should still be really well balanced. And it's done in these particular dimensions because there are sides that go on it. There are 2 layers on the top that go on it that will then build it up to like that 10-inch height I'm looking for. It's also just attached with some 3-inch screws going through. So nothing crazy, nothing outside my realm. Can't say I've ever made a trapezoid, but here we are. So all 5 trapezoids are done. Now I'm going to screw these to the top, and we're going to move on to the sides. So I really don't mean to jump to the end, but my phone died, my mother had truck issues, there was just kind of a lot going on in a short period of time. So it's fully built. I waxed the one side. I think I waxed it just a hair too much to the point where it's a little dangerous. So I flipped it around. I'm going to wax the fresh side very minorly. And we're going to get some tricks, obviously. Now the guarantees I would like to get is 50-50 crooked grind, front board, and half cab lip. Anything beyond that is just me playing around. It does slide around on the floor if I stick it in the middle of the floor, but I kind of expected that. Every obstacle does in here. That's single obstacles. So I need to find like foam or something to put underneath it to hopefully restrict that, because it's not that big of a deal, but pushing it against the wall makes me a little nervous. It's just all mental. I really never skated ledges that are only about a foot from the wall. So what I did do is I took the extra decking I have, and I have it between the wall and here just to give it a little bit more space, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to put it against the wall without thinking about it too much. Now I'd love, of course, to take it out and try it out on asphalt and see how that feels. Like, does it slide around on asphalt versus the painted floor? But we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get some tricks. I have about an hour and 20 minutes to skate, so hopefully I can get at least 10.
I don't wanna fight anymore. Just turn around and leave me. The tear in my eye drops on the floor alongside my speed. My knees are drenching in the blood. I feel just to get it. When I look around me, everything I had went up in flames.
Well, after about 45 minutes, there really is no damage. Oh, this thing skates amazing. I am so out of breath. I'm going to try to do this, but I'm also in a rush. More or less, a friend came over, and it's always nice to see friends, but it took up 45 minutes of my skate time. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm excited to get more tricks on this. Front nose. I hate that trick anymore. Have a great day and keep pushing forward, guys.
like them Louis